Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Avernum 5, where we're still in the Howling Depths, and we have one final thing left to do before we can move on down the rapids, and that is to deal with the slime that lives in this cave. See if we can approach it. Yeah, the unstable mass. Well, we'll see if it's gonna turn hostile, or if it's gonna allow me to cast some spells. Oh, right, and also, I wanted to address a thing. So, at the end of last episode, I noticed that Xal seemed to be over-encumbered, and indeed he is. 47 out of 45. And the reason is his new cap, the Cap of Thoughts. Who would have thought, right? So, previously he had the Wormskin Helmet, which weighs 1 pound. Now he has the Cap of Thoughts, which weighs 4 pounds. Now, you know, these are kind of abstract units, and not really necessarily to be taken at, you know, as real-life pounds, which would be absurd for some items. But especially in this case, how is this justified? I mean, it just happens to be an annoyance because of the weight limit here, but I mean, seriously, this is... The Wormskin Helmet is, you know, ostensibly a protective piece of headgear made of somewhat resistant leather, whose only reason is to, you know, provide physical protection, and it weighs 1 pound. And this is some sort of hat. I mean, who knows? It might be from leather. It might be from some sort of cloth. How does it weigh 4 pounds? It's not even protective. I mean, a little bit, but that's obviously not its main purpose. So it's just annoying that it's so, you know, it doesn't make any sense. Not that I'm usually looking or asking for a lot of realism, but it's just, what do I do about this? Do I actually invest in an extra point of strength, which seems like a waste? I mean, he does have some pretty heavy stuff. He does have this reflecting shield, which is pretty good, but, you know, it does weigh a lot. And he does have this relatively heavy chest armor as well. And then he has these. There's a good chance that he will eventually, you know, replace either of these with something more lightweight. Maybe we'll also find some sort of robe or some sort of spellcaster specific shield, you know, that gives some spellcasting bonuses and is maybe a little bit more lightweight and thus therefore not as protective. And then, of course, the extra strength invested, or the extra points invested in strength, would be kind of a waste. I could take away his bow or give him a much more lightweight bow, but even the weaker bows that we have don't weigh that much less. So yeah, it's just annoying. And I've been looking at stuff, and I mean, honestly, the blessed bracers are pretty good for for the weight, pretty protective for the weight. I think, even though I like the extra stun resistance, but if anything, I'd probably temporarily unequip these web braces. The extra, hostile effect resistance obviously is really good. Everything else he has gives him some sort of spellcasting bonus, or just doesn't lose enough weight. Obviously, if I'd lose only one thing, it would be, you know, the Redskin Shawl, but that's just barely not enough, not by itself. So yeah, it's just a little bit annoying. But I guess for the purposes of not being over encumbered, especially because in this upcoming fight, I want to maximize damage dealt, right? Because obviously we want to deal as much damage per round as possible to this thing. So, you know, whenever it splits, the new copy is as weak as possible. So it's definitely in my best interest to have everyone have 2 actions. Because really, having everyone hasted to be able to attack twice, and the War Blessing are the only ways I can improve damage at all. So yeah, I should make sure that I have at least that going on. That being said, I will give Resluka the usual protection as well. Some extra health as well. I mean, ideally, I don't know how many of these things we're gonna end up with. Hopefully not too many, but who knows. So just in case, I'm gonna give everyone the extra hit points at least. Maybe even, I don't know, does it make sense? Is there gonna be magical damage? I mean, it doesn't really matter. I think at least we can just rest again, or have Casimir, what's that his name, heal us again. So we should hopefully be good before we move on. Right, I'm just gonna go ahead. Cast haste for everyone. And protection, because why not? And war blessing as well. And I guess then we just move on. Okay. And I will actually wait one turn so that everyone is in position. You know what? I should have done one more thing. Well, actually, I don't know. Maybe it's not that important. I could use an assault shield basically, as what I was thinking. So it reflects damage on itself. Although I don't know if that will trigger other copies attacking Rasluka, for example, to also split because they're damaging themselves. I mean, it is damage they take, right? So maybe not. Okay. Actually, I could have. You know, well, I'll give it a try. Experiment. Assault crystal. Now I'm going to wait again for it to act. Because, yeah, that makes perfect sense. Let's see. And while it's by itself, I can safely use this. Oh wow, that actually deals good damage. Did I try fighting it before? I want to say that I did, and I shouldn't be experimenting. I want to say that fire damage didn't do much. Well, either way, this seems to be working, and so long as it's by itself, there's no reason not to, right? As soon as there are multiple, of course, I do not want to damage them. I do not want to damage more than one per round. To minimize the splits. Anyway, I'll try. I mean, I really don't have much. Oh, yeah, okay. So cold damage does not seem to work, but I suppose this gives me another chance to confirm. Yeah, okay. So I guess, yeah, both. He resisted an amazing amount there of the cold damage and of the fire damage. But lightning does seem to work pretty well, so that's nice. I'm gonna use your first action to weaken its armor. No double hit, unfortunately. Okay, that was an okay double hit, I suppose, pretty average. A massive shot from you. 51. 31. Okay, it's below half health, actually, before the first split. That's amazing. Huh. I know I said I didn't want to do this, but it's actually lower than I expected. Actually, is it below half? I suppose not really. It just looks that way from the health bar? This might not be very smart, but this is a lot of damage. Maybe you're better off just shooting? Yes, actually. Yeah, I mean, both of those attacks were more damage than the spells he cast before, so that definitely does seem to be the way to go. But you're obviously still fatigued. Please deal as much damage as possible. Okay. Well, this is actually looking alright. Oh, also, this one decided not to split at all. Interesting. Huh. Well, in that case, those should both die? Yeah, okay. Oh, this was much easier than expected, to be honest. Oh, okay, that was decent damage, actually. Interestingly, better damage than he did with the well-aimed blow before. There we go, finally a double attack. Okay, well, that was not that bad. Huh. Okay, get some herbs. An armor ring? Yeah. I want to say we've actually found another one before, right? So, for 3 total? The game seems to really think that these are great, but I don't know. I mean, yeah, we're using one right now, I guess. It's decent, very protective as far as rings go, but it's still pretty unexciting. And Blessed Bracers, which is what he's using. And she has Drakeskin Bracers, which are the same weight, less armor, same weight, less armor, minus 10% weight. These are minus 5, okay. Actually, does that matter in terms of spellcasting? Well, she can use this. Give it a try, I suppose. Stun resistance, fire resistance versus stun and hostile effect. Okay, so that's really just better in every regard, except that it's more bulky. And we'll see. Yes, weight is the same. Okay. Actually, can I just test that right now? Oh. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. Especially since I now have to kind of... You know what? Just drink one of those. I was gonna give that to her eventually anyway, so... Inventory management... Okay. Yeah. I mean, just to make extra sure, you have this, which is not as protective, but also doesn't incur any penalties. I don't know. I mean, would the minus 10% to hit chance really matter to him? He should have a lot of extra hit chance still, right? I mean, it's not really wearing anything particularly bulky. Really, this is the only thing. Well, I guess this cap is also 4 pounds. I mean, imagine carrying something on your head that weighs 4 pounds. It's just, you know, a little bit absurd, I think, when you actually think about it. Oh, yeah, okay, so really he's not wearing almost anything very encumbering. Stun resistance is nice, but yeah. I don't know. Ultimately, hostile effect resistance is decent. I'm not gonna give him a jam. You know, why reduce his hit chance even if it's fine? Also, a little bit dark here, and we have all these lamps. Ah, okay. There's something there as well. And that seems to be it. So, what else do we have here? Any buttons on the walls? Any secret tunnels? Not seeing anything. Oh, okay. We haven't actually seen a barrier to break in quite some time, have we? Okay, come on. Invulnerable elixir. Only the second one that we found. Well, we have some invulnerable potions, I suppose. But yeah, I've never actually used any of those. Oh, okay, and another knowledge brew. Which of course now she doesn't have the room for. Oh, right, also we don't want that there. Oops, that's fine. We're looking... Okay, next level up, she's gonna have 7, which of course doesn't do anything. But then one more level and she's gonna be able to get mage spells to 16, which is almost enough, right? 17 is what we're looking for? Yeah. Okay, almost there. And for him... Right, so I was thinking about maybe investing in strength. The thing is, I'm really not interested in the highest level here. The second to highest, the Divine Restoration, does sound really good, actually. That would require 16 though, and he's at 13 right now. That is, though, I think without any bonuses to the skill. Well, she has 1, and I guess it's not unreasonable to expect at least 1 item with a bonus to priest spells eventually. So we're not actually that far off, even if I decide to give him a level of strength. In fact, next level up, which he's pretty close to, I could just give him more strength, and you know, then he'll have hopefully all the wiggle room in terms of equipment encumbrance that he'll ever need. It might turn out to be a bit of a waste in the long run if we actually do replace some of the heavier stuff, but you know, with more lightweight stuff. But at least then I, you know, could just stop worrying about it, and we might still be absolutely fine in terms of reaching the you know, required or desired level of priest spells. Maybe I'll just do that. Okay. Anyway, yeah, that slime was actually not a problem. Did we check everything here? Just making sure. Oh, we did not. Uh-huh. Okay. Well, we probably did pick up almost everything, if not everything, along the way. Probably good enough. There's another lamp, speaking of which. Probably have enough of those for the rest of the game as well. Okay, now. I will heal one final time, assuming we're allowed to. Priest, can you heal me? Yes, good. I really hope there's not a limit to that. Because obviously, while you're here, that is the only way to rest in this region. Okay. I think with that, we're good, aren't we? I'm gonna save. We are as prepared as we can be. Who knows how much longer it is to the next settlement, after all. Unless we're already here? No? Okay, there are more rapids down this way, but what's over this way? Oh. Okay. And what's up here? Oh, the Slith Temple, actually. Huh. Well then. Yeah, I guess we did see recently that the section below this was actually on the same map as Casimir's Mine? Was it? Yeah. Interesting. Huh. I guess we had seen this cliffside from the upper end. Maybe we'll actually find the bottom of that cliff. But first, ogres? That ogre does not seem particularly tough. What's that? Spraying shrub. Okay. Not sure if that's the same type that we've seen before. Maybe we're just gonna hang back here a little bit for the time being. Throw that guy over here. Oh. What? I'm assuming that was the shrub, although I didn't see it do anything. I guess there wouldn't be an animation necessarily. Also, the ogre just ran away. I saw it move and kind of assumed it moved toward us, but it's not actually here. Okay, never mind then. Huh, weird. Well, in that case... Oh yeah, wait. It ran away. There's a hulking ogre, which is only slightly stronger. Another one of those, though. Okay. This is going to be annoying, isn't it? Depending on how far this poison aura reaches, I suppose. Pretty far. I guess it makes sense. So long as as soon as we're able to shoot it, it will be able to shoot us as well. You know, in order to make this as acceptable as possible, well, we know that this is close enough to be affected, and it's fine, I'm sure. Protection. Probably focus on the stupid shrub first and foremost. The ogres do hit pretty hard, considering she still has her protective buffs. Okay. Probably a good idea to haste him. Okay. I'll do this. Maybe oh, wait. I didn't have his... Right. I keep forgetting that he doesn't get his extraction points until the next turn. Okay. Well, hopefully we're gonna be fine. We might... Wait. Oh, he wasn't hasted yet. Oh no. That means the shrub is gonna... Yeah, do this again. Okay. Well, we're alive for now. I will finish hasting everyone, and now, can you actually reach the ogre? You cannot. Maybe I can find the right button eventually and try Icy Rain, like... Okay, that... I can target just, you know, one tile short. Okay, that's, you know, fine. At least we dealt some damage. Now, you do have 10 action points, so we're gonna cure and heal. Now, we cannot actually return to get healed at this point. And I don't know how much further this river journey is going to be. Much longer. Well, can you please just kill the stupid shrub? My god. And there's the next one. Okay. So I should be a little bit conservative, but at the same time, we gotta do what we gotta do, right? Why are you running? That doesn't make any sense. Oh. That's dumb. I was not expecting her to run out of action points there. Oh well. Okay. Strong heal. Decent. Yeah, I mean, we have to deal with this thing anyway, so... Oh god, there are more. Several more. Oh no. Well, it's what it is, I guess. 20 damage. Not great. Not great at all. $42. Much better. Oh, okay. Yep. Okay, good. The shrubs are not resistant to lightning. That makes things easier. That helps a lot. I should probably heal, but just so I know. Oh, okay, so completely immune to cold. Gotcha. Please hack it away. Come on, you can do it. Didn't quite do it, but that's enough. I should have saved the well-aimed blow for the plant, but and it's not even dead. It's running again. What's up with that? Well, it's fine. Probably. Okay, just focus on the plants. Plants are the bigger problem. Ironically enough. Wait, we should probably have prismatic shield going on, right? Against the poison? Yeah, probably should. You can't reach the plant. I could shoot the ogre, but honestly the ogres are really not much of an issue. That was only 26 damage, not great. Okay. Why do I keep hitting P when I want to cast spells? It's so weird. Anyway, prismatic shield. There we go. 84 damage. Awesome. Is this close enough? Well, no. Are we gonna get poisoned again? Yes. Well, it's fine now. Gonna do that. Actually, we might get lucky. Oh yeah, that was good. That was lucky. All right. Shoot it from there. Only those two were in range. That's good. No, that's too far away. Just heal them. Although she's also going to be in range now, isn't she? Flaming Shrub. That has a lot more health. Is that the boss around here? No, but the other ogres just ran off somewhere else. Is this going to be worth it? Who knows? But it does seem like it's actually going to connect to that cliff, for what it's worth. Not that I expect that we'll be able to climb up or anything, but it's just interesting how this connects. Not that it, makes any practical difference. Okay. I mean, if it's just fire damage, I guess I'm okay with that. It's much better than the constant poisoning. That's for sure. Nice. Just have a fireball. Oh, okay. I guess since we're done with poison now, it's actually worth curing for a change. Gonna save your fatigue for the flaming shrub thingy. Okay, yep, it also reaches very far, much further than you'd expect. Alright. Well, you should... yeah. Should be susceptible to cold damage. There we go. Okay, there's the ogres. Huh. Interesting. Okay, everyone was in range. Oh, and now they attack again. Okay. Finally done with those stupid shrubs. Alright. Is that the first ogre we killed, actually? Yeah, the others all run away, right? Ran away. Some digging spots, some herbs. Okay, but we have more to do here. That one's almost dead. Can I reach it? Oh yeah, I can. Well then. Xan's leveled up. Nice. You know, yeah, I will do it. I kind of hate doing it, but it does give me more leeway in terms of equipment, right? So I guess it's worth it. We can put these on now and be fine. Not that we have a lot of wiggle room, actually, but, you know, we will if and when we actually replace one of these heavier pieces. And, you know, he's back to being as well protected as he used to be. Let's see. Can you reach that over? Yes. Should I have her charge forward recklessly? Maybe... oh no. Well, I hate that. You're just... I guess the first ogre we ever encountered? Not a fan of more shrubs. What do you do when we just shoot you? Are you actually gonna come running, or...? Well, yes. Oh, and we're in range of the shrub. Wait, what? Seriously? Okay, well, in that case... In that case... I guess I might as well... start killing it and... what? Oh, submission fungus. Interesting. Takes no damage, though. Well. Huh. Thing is, if we're already in range of the shrub, we're gonna keep taking more poison damage anyway, so no reason to. God. But if there's more, I kinda don't want Rasluka to rush forward. Kinda have to, though? I don't know. That's, of course... oh, come on. Of course that's too far away. That's also too far. Okay. Submission fungus. Oh, and an ogre mage. Interesting. Don't have a lot of hit points, though. We probably want to finish you off. Then kill you quickly before... oh, you're resistant to possibly all kinds of magic. Well, let's see if that's true. Yes, okay. Very resistant. Heal you, I suppose? Hopefully physical attacks? Okay, physical attacks work just fine. Regenerates. Shouldn't matter too much. And okay, oh, fire actually works. Okay. Fine, let me. That was submission fungus. Let's see. Just finish him off. Okay, good. He actually dropped stuff. Mercuric chain. Oh, interesting. 12.5. Good armor. Good. Excellent stun resistance. Slightly bulky. Battle speed, I believe. I believe that's just straight up an extra action point. -1 to strength, though. I mean, I'll pick it up for now, except I don't have the action points, but I will pick it up. Well, I guess I can pick it up now and hand it over. I'm gonna take a look at that and consider whom to give it to later. Okay, she ran out of action points. That does seem to be the end of it. Okay, so the mage was kind of the boss, I guess? Huh. Interesting. Submission fungi. I guess they mostly just stun you. And we have 2 more of those annoying things. Well, it's what it is. Well, I have to deal with it. I think I want to take out the shrubs first, because that's just going to be painful. This did not take any damage from lightning before, did it? Oh well, not really. Basically, no damage. I'm kind of just using up all of my mana here. Oh, except that he did get healed because he leveled up. Right, forgot about that. Well, okay, just heal. You know, make sure to finish it. Nice. And you also focus on this thing. At least the fungi don't deal a lot of damage. Oh, I guess they have completely stun-locked her so far, haven't they? Yeah. Well, that's fine. It shouldn't matter too much. HP are looking kind of alright. Let's see. Okay. Actually... Okay, that works. Oh, you did get your turn. On that case... Oh. I should have been paying attention to her action points, huh? Alright. Yeah, can probably finish off the submission fungus for what it's worth. No, this thing. This thing has to go first. Death to the shrub. The sooner that dies, the better. Yeah. Fireball? Sure works. Okay, that works exceptionally well, actually. I should have cured poison. I guess thanks to the prismatic shield, we're not actually taking very much damage from it, so it's not that big of a problem. That was a really good hit, by the way. Okay. And... done? Seems like. What do we have here? Incense. Sure, at least that stacks. A dagger. Sure. Getting extremely dangerously close to having a completely full inventory, though. Wait. How is that too far away? Bronze broadsword. Well, you 70. I mean, that's more than a dagger, and there was definitely at least one more sword dropped at some point. So we will have to leave something behind for the first time ever, I believe. Yeah, I mean the dagger is hardly worth it anyway. Grey mold, okay. Obviously those will stack with what we have. Energetic herbs, mandrake root, more herbs. Any more herbs on the ground? Not that I can see. No secret passages, it looks like. I did see a sword though, didn't I? Wait, am I going crazy? That's the dagger I dropped before. Oh yeah, I did pick up the sword. Never mind then. Oh, yeah, it's still not really worth it. Okay, and this is overlooking this little bit of beach, I guess. There's nothing there, seems like. Oh, interesting. Okay, that seems to be it now. Mercuric plate. I believe, or a mercuric chain actually. I believe we've seen a mercuric item before at some point. Possibly as a crafting option? I don't know, might be. The thing is, You need 2 of these, right? You need to be using 2 mercuric items on one character for them to have 10 action points by default, which will allow them to attack twice. But in every combat where it matters, unless I'm being an idiot, which does happen more often than I would like, we will have haste on everyone anyway. So it's not really all that necessary. And I obviously hate the -1 to strength. I mean, that being said, you can't really afford to use that instead. Also, this is just so much more armor and stun resistance. And again, no one is really going to benefit from the extra action point. 1 action point by itself doesn't do that much. And you need how much more to get 3 actions? I guess 19, right? Each action, attack, or spell costs 9 action points. So you need 18 and then 1 more to be able to do 1 more action. And that's obviously not really realistic. I mean, maybe if you really focus extremely hard on getting as many extra action points as possible, it might be possible. I'm not sure if you can stack that many effects. But, I mean, the fact is we're not doing that. Also, these don't actually stack. Oh, never mind. Oh, interesting. Just realized. Yeah, anyway. 16 armor actually isn't that amazing. Well, better than that, but not amazing compared to actually protective heavy armor. And yeah. I mean, who would I even want to give that to? No one, really. That's the answer. I mean, maybe her, but no. I mean, even without the negative, the strength penalty there, I wouldn't really want to give that to anyone. Because, yeah, don't really see the benefit to having that 1 extra action point. Oh, well, I guess we didn't have anything left to do here, huh? I guess you zip down the waterfall as soon as you move to the tile next to it? Yes. Well then, eventually we'll be able to return anyway, right? There were multiple boats for that purpose. Oh, and there's this pointless little piece of coast. Oh, again, I did not actually mean to zip down yet, but it seems like... Yeah, I mean, so far we have not actually found a fork in one of these underwater rivers where it mattered which side you went down. We're still in decent shape. Buffs have run out. Okay, we have multiple things to explore though. Nothing on this island, doesn't seem like. But as long as there are no more rapids ahead. Oh, Azure Gallery. And I think we might actually have arrived. Never mind then. So, okay, good. Looks like we have actually successfully reconnected with civilization. At last you emerge from the wilds and see civilization again, yes. If a crude collection of rocky huts squatting on the north side of this remote, monster-infested river counts as civilization. Yeah, absolutely does. You're at the east end of the Azure Gallery, one of Avernum's more spectacular natural settings. It is a huge cavern, sloping gently downward many miles to the west. The river threads through it, winding around several enormous pillars. Okay, so kind of like Drake pillars, except not. The rock here has a noticeable blue tint. It catches the greenish light from the ceiling fungus above in a striking way. The natural hue of the stone must be where the Azure Gallery gets its name. That would make sense, wouldn't it? As you float into the cavern, you are immediately sighted by the soldiers patrolling the river. They immediately shout an alert to the others. They look like Evernight soldiers, but you have been ambushed before. Yeah, somewhat recently too, but I mean, we have no reason to assume that these are Dorikas' people. I mean, they might be, but I don't think so. The south side of the river looks wild and unsettled. The only colony in sight is to the north. Okay, there is something to the south, though. That's interesting. And we do have a map now. Huh. Okay, so this is indeed high ground. There is another settlement. If it's a settlement. I mean, I guess, some sort. There is another way, or, a way to somewhere further along, which isn't that surprising. And And I guess I shouldn't be surprised that this is, you know, seems to be close to where the game started. But I guess in reality this is actually far below, you know, because obviously we've been following this underground river that's obviously flowing downwards to some extent. So this is not actually next to New Harston, but just underneath the areas of Avernum that we know and love. Right. Yeah, that's cool. Well, obviously, no reason to delay visiting that next settlement and hopefully unlocking, you know, the next, finding and activating the next pylon. Hi there, River Guard. One of the River Guards stops you and draws a weapon. He doesn't attack, though. He looks at your weapon and the Empire insignia on your chest. He's confused. We don't welcome strangers here in high ground. You'll have to... He looks at your weapon and armor again and rethinks the wisdom of threatening you. Why would he threaten me? What are you doing here? I guess news hasn't actually traveled this far, huh? Which is surprising, considering that the Anama knew of our arrival. Well, maybe they only knew because of Dorikas. No, they... I forget exactly what we were told when we visited there, but I want to say that they knew officially. And I'm surprised that no official news from the rest of Avernum have reached here, apparently, which is, you know, only a little bit further along. Who knows, maybe they only get news every couple of months or so. Anyway, I'm hunting for Dorikas and the Dark Side Loyalists. I mean, yeah. No reason to hide our official mission. It is official after all. We have the papers and everything. Yeah. I want to meet your leader. I mean, all of these things, but... Yeah, I'm hunting for Dorikas. He seems confused. I don't know anything about that. Though we were attacked by raiders not long ago. They looked like they were from the surface. That who you're after? I mean, probably, yeah. He points to the town to the north. That is high ground. As long as you don't settle there, or settle here, you're welcome. You should talk to the mayor. He'd like to know more about those raiders. The soldier continues his patrol. Okay. Well, will do. For a change. Oh, hey. How fortunate. Actually, might as well just map this. Oh, hello. Might as well map this. And, I mean, there's obviously something here, right? Yeah. Here and here. There is something behind this wall, but obviously I can't... There can't possibly be a button for me to press, at least not on this wall. Oh. Go there. Guards. Miners. I'm kind of tempted to use this right away. Even though I just said that I was gonna actually meet the leader immediately. But I really want to know what's up in the Anama lands. I guess... Do we have anything to report already? We haven't actually met the leaders yet, but... Oh, you see Sergeant Cienna waiting anxiously by the portal. She's clearly drunk. Yeah, okay, that's normal. She's nervously fondling 2 glass globes in her right hand. When she sees that you are here, she jams them in her pocket. Glass globes. Like the kind that you smash on the ground to create some sort of magical effect, or just a harmless toy? Obviously the game wouldn't mention that if there wasn't some meaning to it. It's good that you're here, she says. General Redmark is back in Black Chasm Outpost. He wishes to see you soon. He has much to tell you. She's a mess. You suspect that she hasn't slept for days. Okay. Hello? Oh yeah, the Dark Side Loyalists ambushed me just outside of Anama lands. I mean, I guess that's worth reporting. I hope she's capable of paying attention. You described your harrying encounter with the enemy warriors in the Howling Depths. Cienna is disturbed by your account. It's amazing that you were able to survive. They must have thought that they were sure to kill you. Yep. It is also amazing that they were able to learn where you were. Did you learn anything about how they might have found out? I mean, the obvious way. They let slip that they have a spy here. They didn't say who it was. At first, she doesn't seem to hear you. The buzzing from the portal distracts her. I will let General Redmark know about this immediately. We are overdue for another purge. We'll make sure the traitor is found. I mean, it's not her, right? She doesn't seem to care enough about really anything to be recruitable to Dorikas' cause. Except maybe just by bribing her. Maybe promising her to get her out of here, away from this place that she clearly hates. That would be a little bit too obvious, right? She's not the traitor. I don't know. We'll see, I guess. This is all getting to be too much. She casts a longing look at the wine waiting for her at the table. Yeah. Okay. So Redmark, huh? Do we have a quest? No, we don't. Well, for now, we're actually going to take a look at Anama lands. So last time, the gate was closed and there were literally Darkside loyalists on the other side. So is this place going to be completely controlled by them? Well, Webb is still running around here. Anama Farmer, Anama Warrior. Okay, guess not. Yep, hello. Oh. Exactly the same as before, I would say. So are they just going to be gone, or how's this going to work? Anama soldiers. Okay, gate was closed, but opened again. Huh. All right then. Well, I guess I can do my selling here as well. Any merchant is good. You returned to the village of Honaria. Before, your presence made people nervous. Now they look terrified. Oh. But didn't Micklebird tell them that I spared him and that I'm not angry? Huh. It's understandable they tried to kill you. They led you into an ambush. Well, I mean, they didn't warn me about the ambush that I guess they knew was happening. They didn't try to kill me. As far as I'm concerned, as far as I understand, they only did what they had to do in order to survive, right? They didn't stand a chance against the well-armed, well-trained force that Dorikas was traveling with. And they had no reason to oppose them. Just to save a small group of strangers, right? Obviously, they had to look out for themselves. I don't know. They aren't sure how you will react or if the Empire will punish them. Well, not as far as I'm concerned. Micklebird? Oh yeah, you're literally right here. Hello. Paces nervously around. Okay. You led me into an ambush. I mean, we met before, we talked to him. I was hoping to be able to, mention that somehow. How we spared him. I did. I had my orders from teacher Alcander. He felt that we had no choice. Yeah, as I said. If you wish to know why we did what we did, speak with the teacher. He's in the temple, as always. And that's that, huh? Okay, that's a little bit disappointing. Okay, teacher. We apologize, you're welcome. Huh. Teacher Alcander watches you silently. What would you like to know, traveler? You tried to kill me. Why? I mean, again, it's not... To me, it's not that they, as in the Anama, tried to kill me. They didn't try to prevent the loyalists from killing me, but that's not exactly the same thing. He looks down at the floor. He actually looks remorseful, which must be rare for one of his power and status. We had no choice. Yeah, okay. I had to act for the good of my people. I would ask that you be understanding and not take vengeance upon us. We did not act with honor. What happened? A dervish of the Empire came to us, Dervish Thorman. Okay, he's dead now, so you're welcome. He came alone and asked to see me. How could I refuse? He told me two things. One, that the road through our lands was to be cleared of all people for an hour. Two, that Empire agents might be coming through. When we were alerted of their presence, we were to prepare the ambush. I mean, you didn't prepare anything except that your guards literally just walked out of the way to let the Loyalists do their thing. Again, I mean, they weren't actively involved in anything, except that they, just kept quiet about it. But again, they didn't have any reason to assume that we would survive that ambush. And if they had warned us, and we, still got killed, and somehow the Loyalists learned of them telling us, they would have been punished, right? So they had no reason to do that. That's how I see it, and I mean, okay. Right. We were to prepare the ambush. Then we were to step back while the Darkside Loyalist assassins did their work. Again, I don't really see how they prepared the ambush. That was all the Loyalists doing the attacking. Well, they did have Mickelberg with them, but, it seemed more like they were basically keeping him hostage and forcing him to participate against his will. He clearly didn't want to be there. Well, I don't know. Then Thalman left and our servitude to Dorikas' dark forces began. Okay, well, sure. And did you leave the road clear? We did. I was true to my word. The road was free of guards and townsfolk. I do not know who passed through, if anyone passed through. Well, I think it's pretty clear that someone did. Who told you that I was coming? One of the Darkside Loyalists came from the Western Road and said that you were to be here soon. He said that a spy had told him of you. He didn't say who that was. Of course not. It's gonna be Cienna, right? Come on, game. That's way too obvious. Don't do that. I prepared my people. I told them I wanted to see you, so I could see whom I was betraying. Then I sent you on. Okay. But why did you help the Loyalists? Again, because they couldn't have actually resisted them, right? If they... I mean, they didn't stand a chance in any kind of fight against them. So why would they? I don't know. The time of Empress Prazak was good for our faith. It has grown in strength and respect, but her time is ending. Soon there will be a power struggle and we need allies. Wait, why would her time be ending? We're working to prevent that. Dorikas uses magic, but he shares our suspicion of it. He sees how it is so often used as the assassin's tool. He will not join us, but he sees some wisdom in our ways. Okay. Maybe there is more. Maybe they were cooperating more than I thought they were? Well, either way, I'm not gonna punish them or anything. And so he would leave us be when he or one of his allies came to power after Prazak dies. But she won't, though. I mean, she will die eventually, I guess, but... Well, he looks down at the floor. I had a moment of weakness. I saw an advantage for my flock. I dealt with traitors and murderers. But I did it for their benefit. I was wrong, and I humbly ask your forgiveness. Sure. No, of course. Alright, just don't let it happen again. Not that there's much of a chance of this same situation coming up again, but, Thank you. It is important, whatever one's status, to be humble when one has been wrong. I'm grateful for your forgiveness. Now, is there any way I can aid you? Well, I don't know. I would like to learn new prayers? Are we actually gonna have access to new prayers, though? I think last time there weren't any new spells, right? Did the Anama know that the Darkside Loyalists were going to ambush me? Yes, we know that already. I'm sad to say that we did. Please do not think it was easy for us to betray a guest. Teacher Alcander agonized over it. Well, that's the least. In the end, we felt that we had no choice. We are few and the Loyalists are powerful. Yes, that's what I was thinking. Apparently there was a little bit more going on, as far as Alcander is concerned, but, again, he made the choice for all his people, and obviously I can't be mad at the normal, the common folk here. Whatever, it's done. What? We are few, yes. Also, they have dark magic to aid them, and we do not. Alcander felt that we had to deal with them, or his flock would suffer. Try to avenge yourself or not, you should understand that fact. Yes, I do. It's fine. So you're the teacher, I'm eager to learn. Wait. Ceiling. Divine Fire. Why are the prices still expensive? Of course, that would be too much to ask, for prices actually to drop to a reasonable level. for compensation. Well, also we did not actually gain access to more powerful spells, so no such luck. Anyway, I guess I am going to end the episode here. Okay, I'm gonna have to remember to visit Redmark, see what that's all about, what that important business is that he has to discuss with me. I mean, it's gonna come down to, you know, they still can't send any actual soldiers into the frontier, so we're still gonna have to continue our mission for the time being. But who knows? Maybe there are gonna be some twists that I'm not foreseeing. And other than that, obviously we have that new place, High Ground, to explore next time. So no shortage of interesting things to do for sure. Obviously I'm gonna empty my pockets, and we'll see how much money we end up with. I mean, most of it is actually not that valuable, so you know, it's not gonna be that much, but should probably still end up with a nice sum of cash in the end, and maybe, well, we'll see. Maybe I will actually train a few spells and stuff. But then again, I should probably wait and see what is available in High Ground before I do that. So, yeah. But I will sell and, yeah, basically just that. And then, right, Redmark, High Ground. I could return to the Slith Temple now that I've been reminded of it. But again, High Ground first, just to check what is available in terms of training, crafting, that kind of thing. Yeah, okay. As always, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.